What up, fam? It's your boy, Boy 2024, streaming to you live. Yeah, I keep saying that, like, my last video will be my last video. Like, I'm running out of content always. Like, oh, what do I do the next video on? But yeah, I keep on trying to end the channel. No, but yeah, I came across some books that were worth talking about. Basically, my local comic book store was having a Labor Day sale. Ironically, the sale wasn't on Labor Day itself, but the days preceding, it was like 20% off everything in the store. So I was like, oh shit, okay, so let me take advantage of that. I was really just gonna buy like a single issue, but then I was like, oh well, to get my money's worth from the deal, I should get like a book that I'll save 20% off of that. You know what I mean? Originally, my little Absolute Flash Harley Quinn Fartacular review. That's my one video that blew up. That's my like best viewed video. That was going to be a one and done. I really enjoyed doing that, and I'd like to think that people watch that because of the Flash comic, but I have a feeling it was because of the Harley Quinn Fartacular. But that was going to be a one and done comic review, but I enjoyed doing it so much and it did so well. I said, okay, maybe once in a while I'll do some other comics. So I picked up this. I don't know too much. I'm always interested in the DC Black Label series. I picked up Batman Joker Deadly Duo. This is a comic where Batman and Joker are forced to work together, so I'm already very interested about that. But the one I read for this video is The Joker Killer Smile by Jeff Lemire. Top tier Lemire. Jeff Lemire has done Absolute Flash, he's done Sweet Tooth, he's done New 52 Animal Man. I pretty much have always enjoyed everything I've read by this guy, so I wanted to jump into this one. But real quick, talking about Black Label, I kind of do want to like review every DC Black Label book. I mean, you can look up the list. There's quite a lot of them, so I've got quite a ways to go. But what's interesting is Black Label was an initiative where DC was like, okay, we're gonna get like our top talent, top writers, top artists to work together to make these self-contained, out of continuity stories, and they're always where is it? Yeah, there it is. They're always 17 plus. They're always like mature stories. I mean, the first story, Batman Damned, that they did, what made headlines for being, pretty graphic, having some graphic nudity. So yeah, every story is 17 plus. My only issue is they kind of, ever since Batman Damned got the backlash it got, they always kind of backed off and haven't gone as far as they could with their stories. These books, they're like a little more intense than normal, but like they never really push the envelope anymore with these stories. So that's one little disappointing thing. The other thing they kind of it seems like they don't know what they want to do as far as like with Batman Damned, for example, and also with this, a lot of the stories, the whole point of Black Label was, oh, it's like this new format, like this special, like each issue is like this huge floppy format, and good artists will take advantage of the extra real estate on the page, the extra page real estate to tell their stories. So that's cool. I got Joker Killer Smile in that format, but a lot of Black Label books are now in the regular format, the normal page size, and I'm like, I don't know why that is. So how is it still Black Label, especially when it's not even like a super mature story anymore, and now it's not even like the special format anymore, but it's like a out of continuity story. So look at this. I can't wait to dive into this. Like look at some of this artwork though. Like this looks amazing. I will review this very soon, as soon as I read it. But yeah, that definitely has my eye as far as the artwork. Joker Killer Smile, written by Jeff Lemire, art by Andrea Sorrentino. The artwork is fine. It's just not, I would say it's not as super memorable as Deadly Duo. But yeah, let me read the back. In the Mouth of Madness. Arkham Asylum is home to many of the Batman's worst enemies, including the most dangerous one of them all, the Joker. No psychologist or psychotherapist has ever been able to break through the insanity that imprisons the Joker's mind. In fact, many have been broken themselves in the attempt. But Dr. Ben Arnell knows that he is different. He is sure that he will be the one to finally reach the man inside the madness and cure him. Dr. Arnell believes that he can put an insurmountable wall between himself and the seductive void that lies behind the Joker's eyes, and he's absolutely certain that no matter what he goes through at work, he can keep that darkness far away from his family. He is very, very wrong. So yeah, those of you DC fans out there, this story may sound a little familiar. Others have tried to reform the Joker, have tried to, break into his mind. Most notably, Dr. Harleen Quinzel, and we saw how that turned out. She ended up, going crazy herself and joining forces with him. So, others have tried. This psychotherapist thinks he can finally cure Joker, break through to the man. We'll see how that goes. What this really reminds me of, honestly, is I believe that these creators must have read the comic book Watchmen, and there's a famous subplot in which Rorschach is being sort of psychoanalyzed, and his therapist, who it's one of those who's psychoanalyzing whom, like Joker, or excuse me, Rorschach basically gets into his therapist's head, and he's the one that kind of converts the therapist, not the other way around. By the end of that story, it's not such a different story here. So what happened with my other comic reviews is I ended up just kind of reading the comic, and that worked just fine for like an issue. Obviously, I can't do that with like a book of this size, or even this is 3 issues long, or the what was it? Joker Killer Smile was 3 issues long, and they included a special one-shot epilogue, Batman the Smile Killer. So that's cool. It's about 4 issues. This book is even longer. This book is going to take me a little longer to get. This is a 7-issue saga. You can tell it's a pretty thick boy, so I'm going to get to him. But what I'm going to do for these, I think, is I'm just going to give you a little taste. So I'll read the first issue with you guys just to kind of, wet your whistle. And then if you're interested, you can go out and buy the book yourself. And I'll talk about what happens in the rest of the book. But I'm only going to read the first issue just for the sake of time. So let's head into that now. Joker Killer Smile. I really like this book, for the record. Book 1. Here we go. Beauty. That is all I've ever wanted. You want to understand me? You really want to understand? Then understand that. All I have ever wanted is to create things that are beautiful. Yeah, okay, Joker. He's spreading balloons like Pennywise the Clown. I want to create things that no one has ever seen before. I want the sublime. So you're an artist? Now that would just be pretentious. No, I have always considered myself more of an entertainer, really. But then again, who am I to say? Maybe I am an artist. I do like to challenge them. You see, I aim to give my audience what they need, not what they want. Pop, pop, pop. And I like that. Anytime there's like a sound effect, like an onomatopoeia, like pop, 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 you see there are illustrations within the sound effects. Pop, 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 pop. Happiness. Laughter. Yes, laughter most of all. That is true beauty. Yeah, no, the Jokerized faces in this are haunting. The artist did a really, really good job with this comic. I'm gonna say that. I mean, if you can't enjoy the doing, then why bother, right? Life is meant to be savored. But some people can just never understand that, as simple as it is. And then look at this. Again, the sound effect, punch, punch, and like the illustrations within the sound effect. Some people always want to ruin what is beautiful. I can't tell if you're being sincere. I can't tell if this is just part of the act. That's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? You see Batman. You're not going to see. That's the one thing. It's mostly a Joker therapist story. Like, you're not going to see if you're reading this for Batman versus Joker, you get like one quick little fight that's pretty good. But like, no, you're not going to get much Batman. Just for warning you. If you want Batman, I would recommend that one. That one right over there. That's going to be a bit of an issue, isn't it? Well, Dr. Ben, if you can't tell when I'm telling the truth or not, it's going to be a little hard for you to diagnose me. How's that? Oh, I'm not here to diagnose you. We all know what you are. No, I'm here to cure you. And again, a good artist, making good use of the page layout, the extra real estate on the page, like you can see just how damn spacious, how damn big this room is here. So they're taking full advantage of the page size. I like that a lot. Oh, that is a good one, Dr. Ben. You're a funny shit. I'll give you that. You don't think that's possible? You don't want that? No one has asked me what I want in a long, long time. But let me ask you, Doc. Say you could do it. Say you could cure me. What would that do for the hundreds of people that I've killed? Would creating a sane, healthy man bring them back? But this isn't about me at all, is it? This isn't about my victims either. It's about you. Isn't it, Benji? I never told you my name. I never told you my name. Is he right? Is this just an ego thing with you, Dr. Arnell? Of course not. Just think, if we could break through with an extreme case like him, if we could build a model from that, the applications for other patients facing psychosis like this. Your idealism is commendable, but you must know I've heard this all before, Ben. Of course I know that, Dr. Hutchins, but this is such an opportunity. We have to try. Yeah, you're doomed to fail, buddy. I've heard that too. I'm afraid I'm not going to recommend extending your treatment of this patient. The original parameters remain. You have a couple more weeks, then you move on to other inmates. But doctor... Nope, that's it. 2 more weeks, Ben. I won't risk losing another young mind to that animal. Guess what happens? I won't risk losing another young mind to that animal. Guess what happens? Fine, I understand. I do, and I think I'm close. Good. I hope you're right. Hey, did you hear what Woodrow said to the guards last night? No, what? He didn't say anything. That guy's a fucking vegetable. Jesus, that was bad. Yeah, but what the hell? He's not the only one who gets to laugh, right? I was going to say that there's some pretty good dad jokes in this comic, even though it's a very dark, depressing comic about the Joker. I mean, there is some humor. There's a few choice dad jokes in this that I appreciated. Maybe we'll get another one before the comic's over, before this issue's over. Driving home. Beauty. Best date ever. That is all I've ever wanted. All I've ever wanted is create things that are beautiful. Something beautiful. The little Rorschach blot. I feel like that is a little nod to DC, DC's other book, Watchmen. Again, this is a very similar little story arc compared to Rorschach and his therapist and how that whole thing goes. Especially the therapist bringing Rorschach's shit home with him and kind of not being able to separate the two lives, his work from his home life. Anyway, Daddy's home. He sure is, and only an hour late. Sorry, I had a last-minute meeting and traffic was out of the city was insane. How was your day, Simon? Good. I drew a new tank. It's got 3 cannons. It has a machine that can turn any weapon it wants. Cool. And how was your day, Mommy? Oh, same as always. Good. Good. You guys hungry? We got takeout. Sounds good. I'm starving. Happiness. Laughter. Yes, laughter most of all. That's true beauty. And here we go. The storybook segments with Mr. Smiles are so well done. This is so good. Once upon a very long time ago, there was a happy place in a happy forest. And when you just know it, this place was even called Happyville. Oh, and Happyville was the happiest place there ever was. And everyone in Happyville knew each other, and they were all the very best of friends. But all of that was about to change. I think you can tell who Mr. Smiles is supposed to be. I'm not even going to say it. You see, on the last Saturday of the very last week in Happyville, a new friend came to town. He called himself Mr. Smiles, and boy, oh boy, was he a character. Mr. Smiles carried a strange thing in his hand, and all the curious critters of Happyville gathered around to see what it was. Mr. Smiles was more than happy to give a demonstration of his amazing contraption. Step right up, he declared, as he pulled the starting cord, and the rumble of the device's small engine, the smell of diesel fumes, filled the spring air. Nice little bedtime story for Junior. And so the blades and teeth of Mr. Smiles' happy machine began to spin and spin. This is a weird book. Where'd you get this one? You gave it to me, Dad, remember? I did? Well, maybe we should read something else before bed. No, you promised you'd read the whole thing. Come on. Okay. He turns the page. He's like, Jesus. Well, what are you reading to your kid? Read him Watership Down. That'd be just as traumatic. Oh, my Lord. Jesus. Daddy, you swore. No, I think that's all for tonight, Si. Come on, Dad. No, that's it. Bedtime. Be a good boy for me, okay? Fine. Good night, Daddy. Yeah, we're gonna get you, I don't know, nice little pop-up book or something. No, not this shit. Good night, Simon. Love you. Love you too, Daddy. You okay? Yeah, you've been off all week, Ben. What's going on? Nothing. I just worked tired, I think. I'll be happy when you're done and out of there. Come on, Anna. No, I don't care. I know it's important to you, but it's not right, Ben. I mean, no one should be alone with that thing. It's not healthy for you, or safe. I don't want you bringing any of that home. I'm not. I won't. And he literally brought it home. Literally brought the Mr. Smiles and Happy Village book home. Joker probably made that himself. I'm not. I won't. And it's perfectly safe. Trust me. Arkham is probably the most fortified place in the city. Oh, really? How many times has he escaped already? Very good point, Anna. Very good point, Anna. Anna's got a good head on her shoulders. And each time they improve the place. Anyway, it won't be long now. Hutchins is pulling the chute. I have 2 weeks tops. Then it's back to private practice uptown, safe and sound. Yeah, we'll see about that. Good. What was it you wanted to say? When you came in, you looked freaked out. It was nothing. You don't think I'm just doing this for ego, do you? I mean, you think I'm doing it for the right reasons, right? ... Of course you are. It's not about him or you. You told me that yourself a dozen times before you started this. You're a good man, Ben. Sometimes you just think too much. Got a creepy little dream sequence. I like this. The red balloon explodes into the Rorschach blot. I like that a lot. Here's a scratching sound. I like the color scheme, the red colors. It's like the red balloon. Hello? Is someone down there? What's in the basement? Something scratching in the basement. Click. Ben, what are you doing down here? Nothing. It's okay. I'm just checking something in my office. Go back to sleep, baby. Sleep? Ben, it's almost 8. What? No, I just woke up and quit messing around down here. I need to get inside to school and get to work. You better get dressed too, or you'll be late. Let's go back in time a bit, shall we? Oh, this is a great little splash. Look at this. Look at this. The Jokerized fish. That's so cool. This would have been, what, 8 years ago, the fish? Yeah, that was a good one. The looks on those people's faces. It's almost like performance art to you, isn't it? Oh yeah, that's creepy as hell. Look at his henchmen, the mask they're wearing. I love it. Yeah, almost. But the fish, how did you do that? Yeah, I like the Jokerized fish. A magician never reveals his secrets, Benji. No, but seriously, you must have some kind of background in chemistry, right? Is that what happened to your face, a lab accident? Oh, you want to play a secret origin game? I warn you, I'm really good at that one. I never lose. You want to know where I came from, Dr. Ben? Sure. Once upon a very long time ago, there was a happy forest place in a happy place in a happy forest. And when you just know it, this place was even called Happyville. Hey, this sounds familiar. Oh, and Happyville was the happiest place that there ever was, and everyone in Happyville knew each other, and they were all the very best of friends. That is, until Mr. Smiles came to town. He's like, holy shit. Are you Mr. Smiles? Yeah, he's laughing. After Mr. Smiles came to town, Happyville wasn't so happy anymore. In fact, the curious critters who survived Mr. Smiles' arrival could barely remember ever being happy at all. And I like this, the overlay of the teeth, the smile here. Then one day, one brave little creature worked up the courage to go to Mr. Smiles' house and knock on the door. When Mr. Smiles answered, the little critter asked him, "Why did you do that, Mr. Smiles? Why did you hurt all of those nice little animals?" Mr. Smiles thought about this for a long moment. Then he said, "Well, why don't you come inside and I'll tell you." No, don't come inside. Oh, that's disturbing. And he slips on the blood. It was all hallucination, though. The little fellow knew it was a trick. He said, "If I come into your house, you'll just hurt me too." The hell, man? Sorry. Mr. Smiles said, "You're goddamn right I will. But won't you come in anyway?" And Joker is drawing. He's drawing this Mr. Smiles. So he's the author of the children's book somehow. The animal paused on the threshold of Mr. Smiles' door, uncertain, and they took one step forward. Mr. Smiles had been hiding a big gold knife behind his back, and he proceeded to stab and stab and stab. As the animal lay there dying on his floor, Mr. Smiles asked, "You knew that would happen. Why on earth did you come inside?" With his dying breath, the poor little creature responded, "Because I needed to know how it feels." Pretty chilling. I'm going to skip ahead. I just want to show you real quick. There's a really cool dream sequence where the Dr. Benji, he goes to this diner called Arkham's, Arkham Asylum, and there's this great little splash where they show like every Batman villain pretty much. Like here we even have Poison Ivy's, cookies over here. Got Killer Croc on the grill. There's Mr. Freeze. That, of course, is Two-Face. I want to say, that one I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. That's Killer Croc over here. Maybe that's Bane. Oh, no. Bane's over here. That one I'm not sure, but yeah, we got Man-Bat, Ventriloquist, Joker, of course, Mad Hatter, Penguin, Professor Pig. Yeah, not sure. Oh, I guess. Oh, yeah, that's Scarecrow, Riddler, Bane. Oh, and the waitress turns out to be Harley Quinn, actually, because when she asks him, she's like, "Oh, here you go, Puddin'." So yeah, it's Harley Quinn. But yeah, pretty nightmarish sequence. Got a severed head. Joker is, starting to stick the fork into the brain, and you see his face break apart. Like, it's really great sequence right here. But yeah, it's a story of the psychiatrist, kind of unraveling because of his time with the Joker. I like this page too, where he's talking to his son, and like just literally spiral. He's spiraling out of control, but he literally, the dialogue boxes literally spiral. I love it. I love the page layout here. Yeah, I don't want to spoil what happens exactly, but let's just say things don't go well. He tries to reform the Joker. He tries to get in his head, and obviously it's kind of like Joker plays Mirror Force type of thing. It's he gets inside his head, makes him go nuts. I won't say more than that. But the epilogue, okay. So there's Joker Killer Smile, then there's Batman the Smile Killer, right? That's really good as well. And so I want to show you a little bit of that. And it's an epilogue, so it takes place after Killer Smile. And this is where you get a little bit of Batman for once. But let me show you how it opens, because it's a really good scene. So you got a kid turning on the TV. Oh, it's Mr. Smile's Playhouse. Okay. What could go wrong here? I'm just going to do this little sequence because it's pretty well done. Hello, children. Are you ready to play? Yes. Well, that's good, because so am I. And I brought a good friend of mine along, and he can't wait to get started too. How you doing, Mr. Smiles? Oh, and it's obviously like Joker's arm. That's obviously the Joker. Oh, I'm just Jim Dandy. Boy, oh boy, am I happy to be alive today. Are you happy to be alive, children? Yeah. Oh, that is so wonderful to hear. Now then, children, why don't we head inside my playhouse? I have a wonderful adventure planned for us. Another thing about this seems good. Mr. Smiles, I hear you have an exciting new craft planned for us today. Is that true? Oh, yes, it is indeed. I'm going to help all the children make their own special friend. Wait a minute, what's wrong? Well, it looks like one little child out there is not in Mr. Smiles' kind of mood. It's not in Mr. Smiles' kind of mood. It looks like one little child lied to us. That's right, I can see you out there. Why the long face, chum? I don't know, I just feel sad. I feel sad all the time. It's called depression. Well, we can't have that, can we? If we aren't careful, we know what you'll become, don't we? Mr. Pouts. Oh, that's right, we don't want you to be like mean old Mr. Pouts now, do we? Oh god, that's terrifying. that face. So listen, I can help you. All I need you to do is go into your kitchen and get a few supplies that we'll need. Let's start with scissors. Big old scissors. And let's make sure they are nice and sharp. Oh boy. Okay, Brucey? Okay. Oh my lord, it's Bruce Wayne. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Skipping ahead because I want you to see this next sequence. Here we go. This is where it gets fucking crazy. So yeah, he made the little paper bag. You were going to make up your very own best friend. Aren't you excited? You'll never be alone again. But what should your new best friend look like? Just look deep inside. Imagine you're looking in a mirror and you're drawing your deepest, most secret self. Hello. And you already see Killer Croc and Two-Face. See? It's easy. Now let's see what your imaginary friend looks like. What your imaginary friend looks like. And of course, he drew a bat. Now that is very disappointing. Why did you draw that? Couldn't help myself. Well, I'm afraid you're going to need to be punished, then, isn't he, Mr. Smiles? I'm afraid so. You've been a bad, bad boy. I'm sorry. And bad boys need to learn their lessons. Oh my god, that's terrifying. First, I need you to pick up your scissors. That's it. Now, I know you won't like this, but that's just too bad. You were told never to draw Mr. Pouts, and you went and did it anyway. So Batman is Mr. Pouts in this story. In this version. You know better than that, don't you? Yes. Then you know what you have to do next, don't you? Yes. Go ahead. It will hurt at first, but afterward, I promise you'll feel so much better. Yes. And then, oh god, and then Martha walks in just in time. Bruce, stop! And I love it. Slap! I love the sound effects. Oh my god. So yeah, that almost ended very, very badly. That was one hell of a way to open up this book. That's Batman the Smile Killer. Um, yeah, yeah. Again, I don't want to. I've already said quite a bit. I don't want to give away the entire damn book, but yeah, this is more of a psychological thriller than anything else. Not your typical, superhero crime fighting story. More of a character study. Again, more about this therapist than even the Joker or Batman. But it's a really well done thriller. You get to see what it's like to go like mad in real time over time, and some really impressive things that the artist does here. Um, hmm, Trying to think. I don't know. I'll get back to you about the next book. I have a feeling I might even like this even better. But I did really enjoy Joker Killer Smile. It didn't completely blow me away, and I have a feeling there are other Black Label books out there that are even better. But I did like it more than Batman Damned. For now, I'm going to give this. I don't know if I like this as much as Batman White Knight. That was a really good 10 out of 10 Black Label book. But I did like this. I'd recommend it, and I would, especially the people who liked the first Joker movie with Joaquin Phoenix. Again, that was more of like a drama than anything else. I'd give this a solid 8 out of 10, and I do recommend you pick it up. So yeah.